Chris Smart from Silva Productions. At Silva Productions we're passionate about photography, we're passionate about video, but most of all we're passionate about storytelling.
Eden is a very unusual place. It's as if 60 years ago someone started digging specifically to create the greatest acoustic anywhere. That's why bands love playing here, because the sound quality is absolutely terrific.
I think one of the things that we're best known for is our ability to really get underneath the skin of a story. What are the things that will engage with the audience? How do we make that film entertaining but very powerful? How do we get all of that information into it? And I think that's something that all our clients really believe that we really excel in, and we make sure the film that we've made for our clients is a film that they'll want to use and not a film that will be just gathering dust on a shelf somewhere.
We've got new plans all the time developing to enable more people to get more access to more brilliant activity at the Roundhouse.
The most important relationship you have when you're making a film is your relationship with your client, and we take that relationship really, really seriously. And there's sort of quite a strong consultation process goes on there. So it's no good just asking the questions. We've really got to get in and sort of think how our client's thinking, and whatever the subject area it is, our job is to become experts as quickly as possible on that subject.
The idea that so much of the school could be built with sustainable products and with renewable resources are fantastic. But not just that, but it's recycling those hard to recycle elements like the car tyres that have gone into the flooring.
In the old school there was a lot of wasted space and was usually too hot or too cold.
Most of the time the people that we work with are people who've never been filmed before, and putting yourself in front of a camera and talking to a camera like I'm doing now is incredibly difficult, and we really understand that. And I think part of what we do is that interview technique. It's about getting to know that person. It's about filming them in their own environment or somewhere where they feel comfortable. And it's about them being involved in the project. It's got to work for the client, but the people that have been filmed, the people that are involved in it, I think it's really good if they feel ownership for it as well. We've recently made a film for St Michael's Hospice. St Michael's Hospice is a phenomenal hospice based in Herefordshire, but what they were finding was that it's always very difficult if you're the husband or if you're the wife of somebody who has cancer, and they wanted to provide a resource that would help those people and to give them emotional support and backup, but to also give them lots of just very practical tips about how to cope, how to live day by day, and give you all of the support that's needed.
So it was very important, I felt, that we had somewhere that we could escape to, somewhere we could go out of, shut the door, but we were still in familiar surroundings. It was still our piece of territory.
But of course it's not always about death and dying. You know, when we work for REBA and it's looking at issues such as disability issues with new buildings and making sure that buildings are inclusive and comfortable, not just for people with disabilities, but for people with all backgrounds. Again, it's really understanding what the project's really about, understanding what the client wants from the film.
I think especially Hereford Food Festival is really, really important to me, because people here, they have the passion for food and the passion for local ingredients.
So I think whether we're making a film that's promoting the Herefordshire Food Festival or whether we're working for St Michael's Hospice, what we brought to that project is what we bring to every project. Our ability to work with our client, our ability to understand our client. I think we brought our abilities, those sort of journalistic abilities, to be able to interview people, to talk to people, to spend time with people, and to make a film that's actually got real content to it and not something that just skates over the surface. And of course, when you're making films, it's also important that what you actually see on the TV looks good. We use broadcast quality camera equipment because that's important, because if the film looks good, it means whoever's watching it want to watch it, they'll engage with it. But I think with something like St Michael's Hospice, I think we just brought everything to that project. And I think to sum up, this is what St Michael's Hospice thought about working with us.